Alright, everybody, and let's go ahead and give a huge welcome to srgtsilent, playing Piposaru 2001. Good luck and have fun!
Thank you. Yeah, you said you were gonna butcher that and you nailed it first try, so let's go with that. Hello, I'm Sarge. Pleasure to be here. Before we get started, I'd like to make a quick shout out to, you might see in the webcam, I have a very different looking intro screen. Community member B-Man Rules You 21, moderator of the Ape Escape community, and a couple other members, took a lot of time and effort to very graciously create a, fan translation of the game. You can get right there. I posted a link in chat. If you're interested in checking this game out in English, please check it out. Let us know what you think, and we'd love to see you play this, because this is a Japanese exclusive PS2 game, which means not a lot of people have played it. And it's pretty important, because this game takes the place between Ape Escape 1 and 2. If you ever wondered, why does Ape 2 start with Jimmy loading a bunch of pants into the machine, you're about to find out. So with that, time will start once I've confirmed loading the save. So we are good to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And with that, we are off. So, the important thing to note right now is, you'll notice I didn't load a save or I didn't start from the main menu. I started by loading a save file. The way this game works is that, or this category works, is you have to have completed the game once already in order to gain access to the expert category that we're running. Expert's basically the main game, but harder. And everything has this weird red glow to it now. Except, the one thing you might notice, if you know Kakeru from the other Ape Escape games, you'll notice he is not wearing his distinct red shirt. This is Blue Kakeru. Whether or not Blue Kakeru is the real Kakeru is a question for another day. But yeah, the basic gist of this game is, so Monkey Park called and they said, yo, Professor, all those monkeys from the last game, they need clean pants, mate. So go ahead, clean up all those pants. And the professor was like, you're kidding, right? Like, we have to do that now? Today? And Monkey Park goes, yeah, now, today. And at that moment, good old Kakeru comes walking on in, and wouldn't you know it, next thing you know, he's suited up with the professor's patented nuggetcher, and he's off to the virtual space. So now, we're vacuuming pants and putting them in a washing machine. It is exactly what it looks like. Welcome to Japanese games and Ape Escape. So if you're used to other Ape Escape games, it's kind of similar. You're still capturing something, but not really the same. So you'll notice that I can literally shoot monkeys. That's a pretty important mechanic in this game. I use them there to fire at one of these pant capsules. Pant capsules contain 5 pants. Normal monkeys contain 1 pant. And I need to, every level that we're going to be doing in this level, I have to get every single pant in the level, which you can see how many there are because they're around the entirety of the edge of the screen. So if you're ever wondering, like, how close I am to finishing a level, you could see how many pants I've collected. Running around with a giant vacuum and stealing monkeys' pants is a quite common occurrence, believe it or not. This is not the first time in history this has happened. And I don't believe it'll be the last. It's very popular in some communities. So a couple bits of tech that we can talk about right off the bat. is each of these levels is going to introduce a new mechanic. So that last one was capsules. This one introduces mechanical discs, which are that circle I grabbed. Specifically, it introduces the bomb mechanical disc. A couple more mechanics is that these spikes will stun me and hurt me. This game is very, very slippery. So it's possible to see me just kind of go sliding. Even though I'm standing still, I might slide off a ledge, I might slide into a spike, I might slide into a cactus, I might slide into a bomb. This game is like constant ice skates. But when you jump, your vacuum range is actually extended. So you'll see me, I don't want to jump when just walking, because that's pretty slow. But I do want to jump when trying to vacuum pants, because that increases the range so that I could suck pants from further away. Now, one of the problems with this game is pretty random. Monkeys start in a relative spot, but then they do what they want. And this is the invulnerability power-up that we just picked up here. This power-up does not help with that at all, because the monkeys just kind of run wherever the heck they want with the invulnerability power-up. So we're going to hopefully get all the monkeys in this stage pretty nicely, but I mean, you can see over there, they're already running. And I have limited duration on that invulnerability power-up. Unfortunately, because I wasn't constantly hitting monkeys, the power-up ran out. And that is big sad. Right there you saw that monkey tried to grab me and steal pants. This whole time, what is happening is essentially Spectre, the big bad monkey, is convinced that we're here to deprive the monkeys of their pants because we think we're better than them. Which, if you've played Ape Escape, you'll know that's not too far off of Spectre's thoughts. So, the monkeys are constantly trying to take the pants back. There's a spin move which you'll see me do if I'm ever worried about losing my pants. I just double tap the square button, and that will break all the pants off. So this is the first Spectre fight. Each world ends in one of two Spectre fights. We're taking the shorter path. And for this one, we're going for a fast cycle. In order to get that, we need to hit Spectre with this bomb disc immediately. I think that was good. We'll see based on how many pants I got. Also, you could see pants kind of just flying. No, that's good. I did get the cycle though, as long as I get up here in time. Nice. Good. So if you're too early, you'll actually miss Spectre. He's invulnerable at the start of that, which is really fun. It's a really cool way to miss that. And then, the end of every stage, in order to let the monkeys relax and accept that they are now pantsless, we send them all to the monkey onsen. And with that, we're going to be moving into World 2. World 1 is pretty quick. This game is very end-loaded, though. Also, if you have anything if you guys get a donation or anything you'd ever like to step in, feel free to just let me know. Hey, do you have time for a donation? I'm more than willing to let you hop on in.
I mean, I'm more than willing to just, like, talk everybody's ear off. We should know this by now. Speaking of donation, guys, I want to remind everybody why we are here. You know, what exactly is horrible games all about? Not only are we about horrible games, but, you know, horror games. Now, this one specifically, Horror-able I always mess that up. Horror-able games is raising money for an organization for autism research. It's an organization that was founded in 2001, which raises raises awareness to the funding of pilot studies on topics of more everyday relevance, such as education, parent-teacher training, and just helping out with everyday life. If you do !donate, that link will take you right to the Tiltify page. Every little bit helps. I mean, we've already raised $425, and we're still on the first day, guys. I believe in everybody. We can do this. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. So, that level right there, this introduces the next world, Ati. There were some cactus monkeys. I mentioned cactuses earlier. Basically, if you're looking at them, they turn into a cactus. They will catch your pantsu. They will rip them off of you. That's really bad. But they're relatively easy to deal with because despite having the speedy blue pants, if you're used to other Ape Escape games, they're not actually that quick. They're more like the light blue pants, which is weird considering another level theme we'll get to. This next desert level introduces a really cool concept, and by cool, I mean really annoying if you get off cycle or if you get hit at all. It introduces a tornado. Please don't get me. And the tornado, if it detects me, it will just straight up suck me up, and I'm going in that tornado, and I'm losing a lot of time. So we're really hoping that doesn't happen. It looks like a monkey got one of my pantsu. Is it in the tornado? It is in the tornado. It is not in the tornado. This is what we are trying to account for, is when stuff like this happens. So, when you miss a pantsu, either a monkey will pick it up and put it on, which means you have to successfully grab it off of said monkey, or if it lays on the ground for too long, Spectre exists in every stage in this game, always spawning monkeys. He will respawn the pantsu on a monkey. So we really want to not miss, but in a few stages we'll actually take advantage of it. You'll notice at the end of stages I get a rank and some golden pants. The pants are for finishing the level without running out of time and delivering all the pants in one washing machine visit. If you have been curious, it is indeed a washing machine we are visiting to drop the pants off. The other rank is for completing the level in a set amount of time. I tried to get a quick snipe there. Unfortunately, I did not. This level introduces the bomb, or the mechanical disc MD. Nice, we got them. Oh, please don't lose that. Sorry, mechanical disc MD, that's an oxymoron. This level introduces the remote control MD, but we're not going to use it. It's more efficient at ILs. At full game, it's pretty time-consuming and not really worth it. Not our pants! Not our pants, indeed. But we have to wash the pantsu. That's literally the whole point of Piposaru 2001. On that note, you might be saying, well, why 2001? Because the game came out in 2001. Happy 20 years. Also, if you guys are wondering, is this game horrible or is it spoopy? Well, it's a spoopy game because it's a really good game, but it has coffin monkeys in it. And you know what coffins mean? Coffins mean spooky. So here we are in the spooky hub. Now, you'll notice it actually sent me to a different level first. That is the ice levels. Ice levels are really bad on Extreme. Really bad. So bad that it is faster to back out of that ice level and come down here to this spooky level. So we're going to try to get a quick shot on this coffin, this gravestone, which activates a secret invincibility power-up. You saw me use one of these earlier. Coffin monkeys can only be knocked out of their coffin with other monkeys being fired into them like a cannon or with a bomb. But if you have a invulnerability or invincibility power-up, they kind of just get up and run wherever the heck is not you. And we take full advantage of that. We hop on in, chase them down, get those pantsu, and get out. That is much faster on expert than it is on the other difficulty, which is normal, where we would actually do those snowy levels up top, you see. I'm gonna take this monkey and hit this other monkey. That is literally what you do in this game. You take monkeys and you hit other monkeys. In fact, you're going to see that happen right now. This level introduces the pantsu capsules are actually hidden in the acid, which is this green goop. So I am going to grab these guys, fire them up straight into that whole group of monkeys. Throw this bomb, MD. Hopefully get all of them. Unfortunately, I missed one. And now you can see I'm a lot of pantsu short. That's because they hit not 5, but 10 pantsu. Oh man, monkey bomb. That's unfortunate. They hit, bruh. They hit 10 pantsu in the goo. And the goo, those pantsu capsules, they're there, but they don't actually become interactable. You can't actually vacuum until you have collected a certain arbitrary amount of pants. Every stage is different. All the levels, the haunted house levels do that. Actually, speaking of levels, you'll notice that, well, I skipped the names pretty quickly, but each of the levels share a theme. The plains levels that we did at the start are Honobono. There's water levels called Picha Picha. The desert levels are Atai. The spooky levels are Doki Doki. And we'll get to Pico Pico later. And if you guys know any Japanese, those are all Japanese automatopoeia sounds. You might hear Doki Doki and say, hey, I know that phrase. Well, Doki Doki means heart racing, or adrenaline filled, or scary, or like intense. So yeah, you've just gained a whole lot more insight on that one game called Doki Doki Literature Club that might reveal more of why that game is like it, or the way it is. Ati Ati is the sound of desert heat on burning sand. Yo, hey Joe, thanks for the good luck. Welcome. Honobono is the sound of peaceful plains. Just peaceful windmill, plains, wind. Not really anything fancy there. We will get to the other two when I get there. So this level, the Ati Ati levels, they also have this really cool, and by cool, I mean not cool at all, mechanic of, where's this tornado going? I'm not gonna catch that, okay. Of sand. Sand makes you slow down by a lot. So, whenever there's sand, we are going to be jumping, because it's faster than just running along the sand. It also combines the tornado, so now we need to take advantage of the... No, please. Take advantage of the tornado, and I think I missed that cycle. That's unfortunate. I think that's about 15-ish seconds of time loss, so I just gotta wait for the tornado to pick me up. What's up, bees? Thanks for the good luck. But this level's not too bad. You will notice I ran out of time. So, the way this game works is at the start you have HP. You can see I have 3 HP. I have blue, then yellow, and then red. Sorry. Blue, then yellow, then red. Blue gives me, or is 3 hits. Yellow is 2 hits. Red is I die in 1 hit, as you'd expect. But when time runs out, you actually enter what's called sudden death mode. in sudden death mode, there is no more HP. Any hit from anything will kill you. Normally, if you die, but not just if you kill you, normally if you die, what it will do is reset you back to where you were. Your pants go flying everywhere, and you have to get back there and collect them all. In sudden death mode, if you die, the level resets. There are a few levels where that's actually possible, so we're really hoping that we do not get any of those. Alright. Now this level has a ton of pants. Unfortunately, it's gonna be pretty hard to stop the tornado from sucking a ton of those pants up, as you can see. So we're just gonna let them go around and let Spectre come back here. Hopefully with a bomb. And by now, Spectre will have essentially picked all the pants back up. So we're just gonna throw this bomb. It's gonna hit him. It's gonna drop every single pantsuit. We're gonna get them all, and we're gonna do a basic 2-cycle. It's not the fastest way to do that. There is a way to 1-cycle that Spectre, but ooh, some of these Spectres, to go for the 1-cycle is pretty insane. And we will be going for at least one of the 1-cycles. What's up, Hannum? What's up, Light? Welcome, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the monkey games. Alright, so that is Hub 2. Every time we beat Spectre, we finish a hub. That's the spooky onsen. Remember, we're here because this is a spooky game. You never would have thought it, but it is. And we're moving into Hub 3. So, Hub 3 is gonna introduce us to the levels that we wanted to skip. It is going to introduce us to the srgtsilent levels. Srgtsilent is the Japanese onomatopoeia for ice skates, or for like slipping on ice, like the sloshing skating on ice. And that's because we get introduced to the Japanese ice skating gang of monkeys. That's right. They wear pink tracksuits, and they think of a Japanese bike gang, but ice skaters instead. That's what these guys are. And they mean business. So these monkeys are incredibly fast. We're going to try to do a very specific setup. We're going to use that bomb MD to pop... Oh dear. To pop that capsule open while also luring all of the monkeys over to the edge because they threw a bunch of monkeys up top. Pop that one. Get these pants. Double check that I got them all. You'll notice I picked up a pants radar. I've done it in a few stages. It starts to really become useful now. What the pants radar does is it lets me see where are there still pants lying around in the level that I have missed, which is very good for me because if I accidentally miss a pantsuit, I have to go find it. And trying to find a pantsuit when you don't have a giant pair of pants with an arrow attached to it, showing you exactly where they are, is pretty rough. You guys by now have seen a lot of pants around the edges of the screen. There is a lot of monkeys and there is a lot of pantsuit. Alright, so Hub 3 is the Professor course, and it's meant to... This game does a really weird numbering system. The main hubs do stage 1, 2, 3, 5, and Spectre. The Spectre course gives you stage 4 of every stage. Except for srgtsilent, it gives you 3, 4, 5, and Spectre. So now we're doing a bunch of 4s. So this is Honobono 4. Honobono 4 has a very specific setup. If we could do this in less than 10 seconds, we'll look awesome. We are not doing this in less than 10 seconds, so we are not looking awesome. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty hard to get the strat, so I'm not surprised I missed it. There are monkeys I missed. Dang. So you can see that I am firing monkeys into other monkeys. Whenever Kakeru successfully impacts something containing pants, be it a monkey or a capsule, those pantsu will automatically come back to you. So it's a gamble to fire the pantsu, or fire the Piposaru. Wow, I never realized how much of a tongue twister this game is. Get the pantsu from the Piposaru by firing the Piposaru at the pantsu. So this is Picha Picha. Thankfully, this is the only Picha Picha we see. Picha Picha is the Japanese onomatopoeia for water splashing sounds. Welcome to the second worst monkey in the game. The light blue pants in this game, which are normally cowards, are extremely aggressive, and in water, they are extremely fast. With bad RNG, we'll get hit here, but we didn't. Shoutouts to that. We're actually doing a pretty specific strat developed by a older runner known as Perubi. What he did was even though that that's unfortunate. I'm gonna lose the cycle now. Even though that love disc was pretty out of the way, going to grab it was very valuable, because otherwise that blue switch I hit would have Drain Whirlpool sucked all of the monkeys? Oh, I might be able to snipe this. Nah, the water was too high. That sucks. Alright, it's a small time loss for missing that cycle. That Whirlpool suck would have taken all of the monkeys and literally sucked them out of existence. Which is very bad, because you can see we really need this horde of Piposaru here in order to successfully cannon launch out and grab these capsules that the game has ever so graciously decided needed to be put way out into the void for us. Alright. So those were the two places where I could potentially just go straight up sliding off of the map into the void, which really concerned me. It happened once during practice, and I was very upset by that. Because as I said, if that happens, you have to recollect all of your pants. You really do not want to have to do that. But we are out of the only Picha Picha level in the run. Thankfully, because that level is rough. Fight monkey with monkey indeed. Alright, on to Addy Addy 4. This is the final... I don't know if it's Addy Addy or Atay or Atay Atay. I've never actually heard how this one's pronounced. I think it's technically Atay Atay would be how you pronounce it. I don't know, someone who speaks Japanese could tell me how it's pronounced. Let's see. This is just a nice little small circle, where we just go around and clean up some pants on a bunch of different monkeys and cactuses. So, this level's pretty short. Now's a good time if there's anything that's coming, donation-wise, that you'd like to cover.
No donations yet, but once again I want to talk about our awesome charity that we are supporting this time. The Organization for Autism Research is a parent-led, science-based organization that tries to spread awareness for autism and try to enhance the quality of life for the individuals with autism. Instead of funding, cause and cure, they fund directly to the individual's needs on everyday tasks such as education, parent and teacher training, and self-care. If you'd like to support OAR, do !donate. Every little bit helps, we definitely appreciate it, and yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Indeed, thanks for watching the run, thanks for everything you donate, or just even checking them out. Even awareness can go a long way. So, if you know someone who might support the cause, feel free to share. Every little bit helps. Alright, so we're moving on to Doki Doki 4. This is the final of the heart-racing, spooktacular levels. This is the hardest one we do in this run. You'll notice we're doing any %. So this game actually includes the rest. Like, there's been a few worlds that we've not done all the levels on. We didn't do any other Picha Picha levels. We didn't do all of the... That's unfortunate. We didn't do all of the Soru Soru levels. We started on Soru Soru 3. Specifically, those are the big ones we skipped. There is another category to this game called All Pantsu, where you collect every pair of pants and get the true ending for this game, where you get to suck up the big bad boy himself's pantsu. That's right, the man himself, Spectre. Indeed, even there, but this category doesn't do that because doing those extra levels is very, very time consuming. It adds an extra, like, maybe 25 to 30 minutes to do those extra pantsu levels. Okay. How did that even happen? How did a monkey carrying pantsu? This level, unfortunately, because I missed a cycle, I'm on some weird, like, recovery mode for this level. Oh, I also think they ripped my pants off and I missed it. Alright, so yeah, now I'm on pretty much recovery mode. I have to collect these last few pantsu that got ripped off. As you can see, when you lose your pantsu on this stage, the coffin monkeys return to their coffins, and you have to break them again. And now I have to find the last one, which thankfully was right there, so that's not too bad. You hate to see that. That's like a minute of time lost right there, but this game is incredibly volatile. It's extremely high skill based, which is great, but it's also just things can happen, and you go from 55 ahead to plus 1 second on a single stage. Just because a monkey pulled your pants off. Yeah, I did. I just said that, and that is what happens in this game. You take monkey pants off, and the monkeys take your pants off. Welcome to Japan. Alright, so, Soru Soru 4, this is probably the worst Soru Soru stage. You notice right away, I got 30 seconds. I have 30 seconds. Look how many pantsu I have to collect in 30 seconds, guys. This is a lot of pantsu. On top of that, you could see these capsules that have been placed, on bridges when... Ooh, jump, save that. The ice skating gang running into these pants capsules will break the capsules, which is very bad, because then I have to react to the pantsu going anywhere. They could fall down into the water, they could get collected, and the monkeys could run away. A lot of things could happen. That's why I don't like this stage. But we're gonna go and activate the Christmas tree. Now, the Christmas tree gives us a lot of gifts. One of those gifts is our good old friend Invulnerability power-up, which makes us faster. So we can now just casually run through all of those silly little simians and take our pantsu back. Remember, one of the golden pants is for beating these levels without running out of time. All time clocks require that you make an entire rotation around that stage at least one time to get. We have tried to find a skip to get to the middle island, because that would save a lot of time if we got it. If you guys know Ape Escape speedrunning, there's usually some form of infinite jump. Not in this game. We don't know how to do it. We can't find it. There are invisible walls. That stage is very hard on expert to do optimally. So here's another fun stage. 5 seconds. Do you guys like Where's Waldo? Well, they're nice and they give you the pants radar instantly off the back. So, we found Waldo. He went this way. This is good RNG. He can go left, he can go right, he can go up, he can go down. I swear I've seen him despawn once. No, he didn't actually despawn, but, like, that's the RNG you want. Otherwise, Waldo just does whatever he wants, and he goes to the other side of the map, and you have to chase him down, and that stage has, like, 80 monkeys in it, and only one has a pair of pantsu on it. With that, we are coming up on, Suru Spectre. So, this Spectre has a quick kill as well. We're going to try to get it. But remember I said this game is super, super slippery. That will potentially cost me the quick kill. If the game continues sliding me, I'm going to slide too close to Spectre, and I'm not going to be able to get the quick kill, which means I'm going to have to do a backup to save time. If you get the quick kill, you'll know, because the game will lag a lot. So let's see if we get it. I'm going to put a little bit of focus in. Get a bomb. Ah, I slid too close. Yeah. Yep. So that's what I was talking about. If you're too close, unfortunately, that happens. But we got we'll do the backup there. And I'll just use this time to go around collecting all the pantsu he dropped. You could see how many pantsu he dropped because of how much the game just lagged. And now he's in the spot. Unfortunately, I missed it. Alright, we're gonna have to do a third cycle Spectre, but that's fine. I've lined up this time with a Pipo. We just need him to get right here, and then I have to actually hit him, which is really hard when there are monkeys that are trying to punch me. Full Mary? Hail Mary? I didn't get it. Okay, that sucks. Alright, now we have to wait on another cycle. This is what happens. The monkey movement is random. This is why my estimate is so nice, because you could literally just see me sliding, and that's not just the ice, that's just this game. So I have to get the monkey, I have to nail Spectre, and I'm in sudden death mode now, which means if I accidentally mess up and get kicked by one of these ice skating monkey bros, instant death, have to redo the entire level. So, making sure I don't get nailed in the face by an ice skate is worth taking the time, so I don't have to redo that entire level. And with that, we're heading into the Pico Pico Onsen and end Zone 4. I'm going to take a drink really quick. Remember to stay hydrated, folks. Hydrate indeed. I've been talking 37 minutes straight already. This is what happens when you do runs at 12:30 a.m. and the only people who could commentate for you are European. Or sleep. There's only like 2 active people who run this game. So yeah, I pretty much signed up for this knowing full well I'd be doing my own commentary, which is fine. I like commentating my own games, especially at this time of day. Let's get real meta and talk about self-commentation. Ah, yes. So these are Pico Pico. Pico Pico is... Thank you, I appreciate that. Pico Pico is the sound of machines, gears, and other, like, mechanical noises clinking and clanking. We are in the Spectre Zone. The Spectre Zone is full of the worst monkey in the game. These are the red monkeys. The red monkeys have resistance to being vacuumed, and the best part about red monkeys is they come in tank form. These stages also introduce some of the hardest platforming in the run. You'll notice right there, I just tried to suck a tank in, which doesn't work. Oh, please don't hit me. That's like... You can't suck tanks in. So if you see Kakeru kind of just sucking the void but not actually getting anything, it's because he is trying to suck a tank in. And that'll happen pretty often at this point. So I pretty much just need to continually fire Pipos at Pipos to break them all out of these tanks here for me. I can also use the bombs, but it's all RNG. Oh, also the red monkeys will drop these little, like, Pipo tanks, which are very scary if they hit you. There's another tank over there. This stage, unfortunately, is not going so hot. Alright, can we get all these guys together? Maybe break them all out? No. Okay. As long as I don't lose all of my pants like I just did right there, this is pretty okay. All the Pipos are out of their tanks, so I just have to find the last one. The cool thing about this game is you could see which Pipos have pantsu because there is a blue helmet above them. Where is the last pantsu? I can't find him. Am I blind? Did a tank go somewhere weird? What the heck? There he is! Alright, I'm gonna save these pantsu. So that's my first time using a washing machine early. I'm dead in one hit. I guess one of the pantsu... Well, that monkey literally just fell off the map. You all saw that. I had nothing to do with that. If a pantsu falls off the map, it... Like I said earlier, it's just gone. It'll fly into the air and Spectre will respawn it. So that's what happened there. The pantsu kind of just went wherever it wants. And I had to wait for it to respawn. Can't suck tank pants? Nope. Can't suck tank pants. Big sad. Alright, Pico Pico 2. This stage is... okay. Remember I said the end is very, like... this game is very end-loaded. It's mostly because the difficulty. If I get good patterns, this stage will be great. If I get bad patterns, this stage will suck. So we're gonna see what happens, because I need at least one of these guys to snipe that, which unfortunately I miss. Please? Yes. Okay, cool. And now, those two over there went in a great spot because I also know... Alright, damn it. Or dang it, sorry. I also need them so that I can snipe this. And now I just have to do cleanup on these tank monkeys here. You can see there are 6 monkeys in tanks. Oh... Please don't do that. They got my pantsu! No! Oh my god, I'm being bullied. This can happen. Alright, there's one. Oh, I see him. He's right there. Thankfully, the red pants monkeys... No, they got my pantsu! Thankfully, the red pants monkeys are, not very up and up on the senses, so you could essentially walk right up to a red pantsed monkey, and he won't know you're there. Oi, was a mellow. Alright, Pico Pico 3. This stage is scary. Accidentally paused there. This stage is very scary because it is long. You have to go to one end and then you have to go back. And you will probably get punched a lot. You have to make some scary jumps. This game's jumping is kinda questionable at times. You could just get smacked by a tank, and if you put the double jump input in too late, you actually won't get the double jump. So all these jumps you see me making here, I could just drop one and just fall into this void. I gotta get all the way over here. I gotta bait every single monkey to this side of the map. Then I have to get all of them from this side, which, by the way, it takes ages to get them all over here. That's unfortunate. Because they're not just... Dude, look at that tank. Like, those... You could see tanks over there. Those tanks have pants in them, and I have to get them over here. Oh, Lord, they are aggressive today. They are aggressive today. Okay, what can I do here? Okay, I'll do that. Alright, so, I mentioned earlier the Bomb MD. What the Bomb MD does is, or not the Bomb MD, the Remote MD, it lets me control the monkeys. As you saw me driving there, it pauses the IGT, but it doesn't do anything for RTA. So we'd rather not use it, but this stage it's literally required on Expert. Also, you see me bring a love disc up here. That's because without a love disc, I have to take that. Oh, don't be too quick. Right. I have to aim those monkeys at that pants capsule over there. Trying to aim while all of those monkeys, like every monkey in the stage, is trying to punch you and you're at 1 HP. Very scary. Very, very scary. Alright. Pico Pico 4. This is the penultimate level. Alright, so this run is on pace to be about a 56, I'd estimate, which is pretty good. I lowered my estimate before this because I was pumping out very good runs, and I felt I could be consistent. This is probably my favorite stage in the game. It's really cool platforming. It introduces these bombs here, which we don't really care about. The only downside to these bombs is they can trap your pants. So, like you see there, they just they trapped my pantsu. So I had to spin to make sure that I broke them back out. And we also really don't want to hit them. We're gonna do a cool skip right there. Just a little bit of fun level abuse to jump over the bombs instead of breaking them like the game wants you to. Fire those Pipos at those bombs so we can get through them, and then get to the final shelf. We're going to get a Bomb MD, set all these tanks up, and if we do it right, we will just get all of the pantsu just like that. That is a clean stage. So you can only jump off where that arrow is. If you try to jump off anywhere else, you get invisible walled and you fall straight into the pit. They sucked my pants off as I was getting on to the washing machine. Are you kidding me? What's up? Okay, sorry. Not someone. Said something. Oh my god. Spaghetti. And now I've lost all those pants, but they're back up at the top. Alright, so I gotta get back up to the top and get all those pants. It's a marathon run. It's bound to happen, you know? Oz, you're not muted. You're trying to talk to me? Alright, I'll just keep going. Sorry, guys. Alright, so Spectre has respawned all of these pants. Thankfully, I could just get them all right here. Just have to find them all, which are all in this group here. Not only are the pants monkeys blue, but they're running from me. What the heck is happening this stage? There is just a monkey somewhere. Did I lose a pair of pants? Did it just despawn into the void? No shot. It's telling me it's down here. Well, this is weird. Okay. That happened. I don't know what that was about. But it's fine. Just check the dryer. There are no dryers. There's only washing machines. You'll see at the end that we have to hand dry every pair of pantsuits. All of them. We wash them with the machine, but we hand dry all of them. Okay, so this is the final set of levels. The pantsuit are done. No more pantsuit collecting. These levels are known as the mazes. Because we don't have to collect pants, we could just do some really cool platforming. So we're just gonna do a lot of jumping on these conveyor belts, hopefully not getting punched, because getting punched by the tanks can literally knock us off the map. That's fun. I've had it happen before. You can't afford it either, you wouldn't know the difference. Hey man, that's fair. You know, some people say that hand drying is the better method, so honestly, you might be better off. Alright, this is Maze 2. The mazes are pretty much meant to just make you hit buttons and open doors. That's how the devs decided they would challenge you. Those 4 tanks right there, those are the guys who will punt you straight back into the void. This final room on Maze 2, we have to hit 4 buttons. The order doesn't matter, we just have to hit them all. I'm taking this side path very specifically. Those rockets you can see in the distance chasing me, they have pretty slow pathing, but if I take a different path than the one I just took, they will essentially ram straight into me, which again, being punched can knock you into the void, and we really don't want that. Alright. Maze 3. This is the coolest skip in this run. So we're gonna jump here, we're gonna jump on this Spectre, and then we're gonna jump here, and we're just going to get magically vacuumed up. That saves over 20 seconds, just doing that itty little bit of platforming. Now I just need to make sure not to get punched off the side of the map. And with that, we're coming into the last stage. Turns out Spectre has a small stash of pants. We have to collect these last few. This is a hard stage. So I'm just going to pretty much focus on this. If anything's came in, now's a good time to read it while I go focus mode and get through this stage without dying, hopefully.
Well, I believe in your ability to not die. So no donations yet, but you know what? That is perfectly okay. Everybody being here and supporting the cause is super helpful. Now, if you did want to check out, you know what? I know that we're going to be supporting charity, but you know, can we impact the runs a little bit? Like, yes, you can. We have quite a few bid wars coming up. One coming up is the Cartoon Network Racing main character. Do you want Courage or do you want Susie? Personally, I am a huge fan of Courage Cowardly Dog, but you know, Courage is running a little bit behind. Let's see if we can go ahead and change that. We also have a bid war for Visage. Choose the Easter egg. We have the Axe, Doom Gun, or Worm 302. So definitely check out !donate. Check out those incentives, and you know what? While you're there, every little bit helps. We're $425 out of 1,000. Let's get it up there.
Dang, that was a clean stage, and then as I got on the washing machine, they pulled my pants off. Let's go Courage. I grew up watching Courage. I know, well, nowadays, I don't really like that show that much. I don't know if it aged that well, but I grew up with it. It has a special place in my heart. Courage for the win, guys. Courage for the win. Alright, this is it. We're coming up on the final boss. So, the final boss, turns out Spectre has a giant mech. That's how determined he is to not give us his pants. The mech is very, he will always behave the same way. He'll do 3 swings, 1 with each hand. Or, sorry, 1 with one hand, 2 with another, and then he'll do a special attack. His first special attack is to unload monkeys at us. There is a glitch. Unfortunately, we got it. It took every single monkey out. That means we only got 1 hit out of a possible 3. He'll do 3 more swings of the hands, and then his second attack will start, which is his rockets. Now, rockets is incredibly slow, so what we're going to do, because this game essentially gives us infinite lives, is we're going to take the L and just jump into the pit. The reason for that is that when we take the L, whatever attack Spectre was currently doing is instantly canceled, as long as the animation for it has begun. That is the rockets, that means the monkey spinning, or it means this third attack, which is him shooting lasers at us. Now, typically in an Ape Escape game, if you get hit by the final boss's lasers, it instantly cancels the lasers. This game is no different. You just eat the lasers. It only does 1 tick of damage, and then you move on with your life. Hopefully we don't get the glitch. We did not. In fact, we got all 3 hits. Let's go. You really want to get all 3 hits. That makes up for getting the glitch first time, because monkeys and bombs, as far as I can tell, do the same amount of damage. And this boss takes a scripted amount, so he should be being defeated, or he should get defeated. I'm just gonna take the L. Right after he does the last monkey pants. So, time will be coming up. I'll give you plenty of a heads up, because it'll be after you see those boss get defeated. So we got couple more seconds. Eye lasers. Just gonna eat the eye lasers. Did he just vomit? He did vomit. That's the second time today I've had that happen. So in this game, you can just zip through the floor. I have no idea why that can happen. It's super not fun. Okay, that was it. That was the final hit. So, time is going to be, a dialogue box is gonna come up, and when we see that dialogue box come up, that'll be time. So, here we go, and time. That's that.
GG.
Thank you. So, someone mentioned, about just search the drying machine. Yeah, I mean, they have some, but you can really see just the scale of pants they have to wash and dry here in these cutscenes. There's a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yep, and Spectre's not helpful. So I got another run coming up after this. Before we kick it off there, because I imagine we want to keep this place moving.
Absolutely.
I'd like to once again shout out community member B-Man Rules You 21. He created a English translation patch for this game. If you guys would like to, you know, get your hands on the emulator, give this game a whirl, there is the link in chat. It provides a translation patch and how to set it up. All of that information is in that patch, and with that, you can experience this game in English on your home computer. Just play the game even. It's super fun to play. I highly recommend it. I love this game. And yeah, I'm just getting some level times in the VOD for easy self-check-in, and I'm good to sign off for the next one. Feel free to add anything you'd like to.
Alright, well thank you so much, srgtsilent, for that awesome run. I've never seen this game before, but I had a ton of fun with it. Now everybody make sure that you stick around, because we are going to be back with more srgtsilent. Only this time we're going to do Stealth Force, the War on Terror. Stick around and we'll see you in a moment.
Intro of the run before you go.